Yo, uh, today it's been 2 weeks since the last upload. We're gonna start with this. I'm gonna be uploading every 2 weeks so I can get at least a brief, um, I guess break, and also just so I can finish the games I actually want to review. But as you can see from the title, I'm reviewing today Jet Set Radio. Oh, I said Jet Set Radio, but it's basically it's called not the sequel because it's the third game, but Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. On this one, I bought it off a friend, and from what I saw online, it doesn't really come with anything, just with stickers. And yeah, I had to get it physical, as you know. And just to start, we're gonna start with, I guess, like a brief PSA, because I won't lie, at the beginning of when I was playing this game, I wasn't feeling too much. I wasn't feeling the game too much. I would say, like, I was playing it. This is a crime. I was playing it without headphones, so I didn't even hear the music. I wasn't very much paying attention to the game or the story. It was very, I guess, like blurry. But I do remember some, like, the characters are memorable, like Flesh Prince, and like the police station, everybody in there. Um, Honestly, I just can't really say too much at the beginning, but there's a few memorable characters for sure, and just the intro of just meeting the crew. You can I cannot nah, I don't remember anything, but I can imagine just like a good like character builder for like the story. But it was very confusing, to be honest, and I didn't really know too much, but I know that it just kept getting confusing for sure. Story wise, I won't say that it's like the most how would I say, because I can't say too much from the beginning, but at the end it's very, I guess, like surprising and almost like plot twisting. I don't want to. Well, I mean, there's gonna be spoilers. You find out that Fox is actually Felix, because when I mean Fox, I mean Red Fox, which is actually Red Felix, and you find out that Fox kills Felix in the big three because Felix went solo to become All City, and you find this out that Fox actually is like the son of the police like chief. And it's not, I wouldn't say like the craziest plot twist, but it's a very plot twist if you're interested in the story. But because I wasn't too, I guess I would say, like, too deep into the story until the end, which got me to like whoa, what happened? Let me see. Let me retrace my steps. Let's see what's happening. Made it more interesting for sure. Story wise, I wouldn't say like I said, I can't very much like grade it for story, but I would say it's interesting for some people that actually paid attention and gave it a try. For me, I would give it a decent story, not cliche, but somewhat predictable in a sense of like finding out that one of the members of your crew or one of the members of your quote unquote friends betrays you. And this one is kind of like dark. They kill Felix in general, but they can revive in this world and stuff like that. Story wise, like I said, I can't grade it too much, but I will give it like an okay, fair type of grade for sure. Gameplay wise though, that's a different story. I would say that the gameplay is very, well, what I mean gameplay. Let me say the story missions for us first to start. The story missions are very, I guess, repetitive of getting this rep and tagging places and stuff like that. I won't say it's the worst thing ever, because like I went in here knowing it's gonna be it's gonna be a game for like for the older generation of games, which because this game came out like it was a Sega game, so like it was probably like on an old console. So like I didn't imagine that you have to do like these crazy ass missions in order to like progress in the story. It was fairly easy and basic, but nothing like boring where I just want to drop it, because tagging and putting up your own tags is pretty cool, and seeing like the different places you go. You can take pictures too, and select your tracks. But we'll get to the music later, because that's literally what carries the music, and the gameplay of carries this game heavily, which we're already on. The gameplay is just like so addictive and so fun to do continuously, just building up combos, building up new tricks, and learning while you progress, because the game doesn't really tell you what to do. Like, it tells you what to do, but progressively through the game and through the story. Like, literally at the end, I barely learned how to jump from like pole to pole, but like not so high, almost like a small jump, and that literally progressed like my combo skills so high, and like made me even want to even keep playing the game after I even finished the game, story wise, here I say. But that's very good. I won't say that the boss fights aren't very, I want to say memorable, because like at least the end one, like the last few are very like memorable to me. You know, when you fight, it's called damn, I can't believe I forgot the name. Like the main bad guy in that's called at the beginning, and then when you fight Fox, like in his full like whatever like weird like robot like lizard form, whatever you want to call it. Like he goes into this form, but like I said, it's just spoilers. But it's nothing like I wouldn't say too memorable unless those fights, because the other fights are very much just like big mech, and you have to come attack it and like spray paint it and stuff like that, and it's very repetitive, or like just like bashing it with your boosts and stuff like that. So I wouldn't say like the story's decent because I can't say nothing. The boss fights are not too memorable, but the gameplay is super addicting, and the art style is just so beautiful just to like look around the world, because you have a camera that you can literally use, play literally games on it, and just listen to your own music, or listen to what's called the music, the actual soundtrack from the game, which I would say it's really good. Like there's so many songs that I wish there's gonna be some gameplay and hopefully some audio, you can just hear the music, and it's just like it's so, I guess you could say, so fun to listen to while you're doing your tricks and while you're like building up combos and just progressively going through the story, exploring the world, seeing the different like art, and tagging places. It makes you just feel like you're in the game as well. I like it about that. But that's what we're gonna get to. The music is just so vibrant, so fun, where you listen to it and you literally bop your head while you're playing. You're like, you pause your own music if you're playing your own music and listen to the actual OST. Maybe even add some to your playlist. I mean, I wouldn't add some, but it's pretty good. There's like I like some of the music. I can't remember the names for them, but I would say there's like some fun ones I do like for sure. But there's like and then just the actual exploration and collecting of the game makes you just want to stop the story and just let's go explore, let's go see what we can find for sure. And just doing that makes the game even more, I guess like more playable, gives you more hours to do and more things to explore, because obviously like the story is only like 6 hours long, but the map is like, I want to say freakishly big, but it's a decent size where like there's a lot of things to do and there's a lot of stuff to like grab and collect. Obviously it's an older title, so it just gives me like those like Nintendo, like almost like I was gonna say Nintendo because not even Nintendo. It's almost like, it's just like an old game where it's a bunch of collectibles, nothing too crazy of a mission. Maybe like some like crazy physics you have to do, like there's one achievement where you have to like kick a ball into like into the basketball net, which was at the beginning. And just like actually exploring and collecting and stuff makes you want to play the game more. Just like exploring, what's it called, the different places in the map also makes you collect new characters. The characters you don't even see through the story, because you get some like characters like progressing the story, and you get to play whatever, and you get to play how like whatever it's called, the trade they have, the skateboard, bike, and rollerblades. And man, do I say, like, these characters are so cool and so fun and unique, where it just like makes you want to collect them all. I haven't collected every single one, but I collected a fair amount of like like I guess side mission characters you can get. And for me, for sure, like the two main ones I can't remember. Mesh is good. I like Mesh's like style, almost like the striped shirts. Just get me. I like the striped shirts, and I can't remember the other one. It's like this girl with like two buns in her head like that. I really like those characters. And the different, I didn't even speak about the bikes and stuff like that, but I'll get to that. The actual like characters you can collect and stuff like that makes the game, like I said, just keeps you wanting to play, keep doing tricks, and seeing those people's different, like reactions and voice acting that you see from these characters. And let's go to the actual the stuff that makes you play the game differently. With the characters that you also you just find around the map, you don't really seem to connect. Like you don't think they're characters you can play with, but as soon as you see they're their former dress, they're talking, and like just like the uniqueness of the actual character. That these are like some side mission characters that you want to get because how fun they are, and like how you can, and there's more characters that you don't even think you should be able to get, but you can play as, just like the OGs. The OG You can play as the OGs, and they're just such a comic of a character, so much gimmick that I have to collect them. But they're such a high like I guess high skilled character. Well, not high skill. It's just like it requires you to literally tag every single tag spot in the game, which is like there's a lot of tag spots, and it just in every single map, every single location. So they're like there's some like commitment you have to do to the game in order to get some characters, and then there's DLCs as well with like some cool characters as well that makes you just like maybe want to buy them. But personally, like I put some time into the game, and I've finished the story and had fun with what's it called, the actual gameplay and anything that comes with it. But I think I would revisit back this game in the future, and like maybe even like just play on my own time, because just copying onto the game and playing it as like almost like a Tony Hawk, where you're just like you put some music on, and like gladly they'll give you good music and their OSTs to play with if you don't even have like a playlist you want to play with. And this game, I would give it a good grade of like what it is in terms of a game. Well, obviously that's what this is, a game review, but obviously because of like I guess I would say like the neglect of wanting to play it at the beginning makes me just grade it a little bit less than what I think I should. But I think it's pretty fair, because I gave it almost a 7 out of 10 just for like customization of characters, collection, exploration and collecting of the game. The gameplay for sure, the art style, the music, and I guess I want to say like the package that the game gives you. I wouldn't say I can't say too much on the story or too much of anything in the beginning. But when I come back to it, I already know I'm gonna love the game even more than before I did. But I think that's what I'm gonna give it as a grade. It's a 7 out of 10. It's nothing too negative to say for the game, but just for now, I'm gonna give it this and maybe revisit it in the future. And just to like give an update for like I guess future videos as well. I think what I'm gonna do is just play a game, give it 2 weeks to like play the fullest of it. Maybe explore in the world, see if I actually enjoy it. If I don't, you're gonna see the video even earlier than 2 weeks. If you don't see it if you don't see it on the second week, the date or the day of like the second week, more than likely I'm still playing it and I'm enjoying it, and I just can't get enough of the game I'm playing. Right now, I won't say that this game is bad, for sure, and I would give it a second chance to play it again to maybe even grade it better. But in the future, when I do other games, I'm definitely just gonna have the time to actually sit down, play throughout the game, listen to everything what it has to give me, so I can give it a good grade and actually enjoy the games I'm playing. Because I just feel like at the beginning I just want to rush it out and make the video, but now that I gave some time, I feel pretty good about playing the game and grading it how I think it is. And then updates on new videos, because like I know like every 2 weeks I feel like it's a good time to like give me a break to play the games, and a break from the videos to review them. So later on I'm gonna make videos again, but for now it's just gonna be two weeks to give it. So like two a month, maybe 3 if I get to like play a game that's pretty quick. I guess next 2 weeks I'm gonna be playing something I did get, because I picked up Jet Set Radio, which is pretty good, and I liked it for a physical. And as you can see, I'll give you a hint. It's a PS5 game that I'm gonna play next 2 weeks, and it's one of my I guess top tier series that I do like to play. Scary as well. So I will see y'all in 2 weeks. Peace.